Well, hello, soul family. Welcome back to another of our goddess energy readings. So, we are reading through the book Your Goddess Year by Sky Alexander, a week by week guide to invoking the divine feminine. And we are up to October. These readings are intended to be timeless, of course, because books never go out of style, right? And since we have, since our years basically repeat with the months, you know, this is repeated for each of those months. All right, so we are up to October. It's already like the harvest season. It is fall time. I am loving the weather, so let's just get right into it. All right. Summer fades and passes, and October comes. An unsuspected sharpness, a thrill of nervous, swift elation, a sense of sadness and departure. Thomas Wolfe, American author, You Can't Go Home Again. October. One of the most beautiful months in the Northern Hemisphere, October dazzles us with its beauty like the gorgeous goddesses Frigg, Aphrodite, and Hera. However, it's also a harbinger of death. The goddesses Maat and Hecate personify this descent into winter's dark time of endings, rest, and reckoning. As you meet the goddesses associated with this time of transition and learn about their experiences, you'll gain insight into transitions you may be going through and how to handle them. So beautiful. Like we as human beings also correspond with the seasons, like our cycles, the cycles that we go through within our own journey, each of our own journeys. So, all right. So we are up to Aphrodite. Dates for inviting her October 9th through the 15th. In many parts of the Northern Hemisphere, October is one of the loveliest times of the year. This week, therefore, we celebrate the Greek goddess Aphrodite, who personifies love, beauty, art, peace, and pleasure. Her signature fruit, the apple, is in season now, too. Friends and foes. According to the Greek poet Hesiod, Aphrodite had three companion goddesses known as the Carites: Aglaea, 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 I don't know, whose name means splendor. Uh, oh my gosh, Euphrosyne, Euphrosyne, I don't know, yeah, whose name means good cheer, and Thalia, whose name means abundance. Oh, I got that name just right off, huh? No. All right. Anyways, her story. One of the best known goddesses in the Greek pantheon, this love goddess was co opted by the Romans as Venus, and she has equivalents in many cultures worldwide, including Amaterasu, July 17th through the 23rd in Japan, and Oshun, August 14th through 20th in West Africa. Aphrodite bears a resemblance to the earlier Sumerian goddess Inanna, April 10th through 16th, and may have derived from her. So, okay, this is not what, like, I feel that each got all of the goddesses in all the different times through all the different cultures usually come from like one initial my goodness, one initial story or one like one foundational story, and every single culture or whatever changes them to you know, fit into their own culture's story. And so, although we are reading from this book that's like your goddess year, and there's a different goddess for every single, week of the year, I feel like these are literally just all one goddess. Like, in the bigger picture, they are literally just all one goddess. We're just reading about the different aspects and the how the different cultures represents represent different goddesses that, for fertility or love or harvest or whatever it may be. So that's the way that I think of it. I think like this is just about us tuning into the different aspects of our own goddess energy throughout time, throughout the different cultures. So, yeah, that's just how I see it. So, you can see it, you could choose to see it however you like. Okay, so although sensuality is one of her main attributes, Aphrodite is also revered for her intellect and knowledge of art, culture, and the finer things in life. As the goddess of erotic love, Aphrodite had many lovers, including the god Ares. In the Odyssey, Homer describes her as being married to the god Hephaestus, and when the sun god Helios discovered her adultery, he told Aphrodite's husband. Hephaestus, a metalsmith, made a gold net and trapped Aphrodite and Ares in in flagrante delicto. Oh my goodness! Like I don't even know how to have to know what that means to know what that means, and it just makes me giggle. Okay, so he then embarrassed his wife by inviting the other deities to witness their infidelity. Other myths say the handsome mortal Adonis was one of her consorts. Goodness. According to the Iliad, Aphrodite took part in a beauty contest in which she competed against two other Olympian goddesses, Hera, October 16th through 22nd, so next week. So we'll learn about Hera next week, and Athena, January 22nd through 28th. The Trojan prince Paris was chosen. The Trojan prince Paris was chosen to judge the contest. Poor Paris didn't know what he was getting himself into when he accepted a bribe from Aphrodite. The deal being that if he named her the winner, he could have the hand of Helen of Troy, the most desirable woman on the planet. He accepted and awarded Aphrodite the prize, a golden apple. The love goddess kept her part of the bargain, but the resultant affair led to the Trojan War, reminding us to be careful what we wish for. Interesting. So Aphrodite sounds like a trickster as well. I mean, is she all that beautiful if she's got a bribe for it? I mean, I'm just saying. But her animal totems. Art and legend often show Aphrodite with a dove, symbol of peace. Ironic. Sometimes she's pictured riding a chariot drawn by doves. The goddess also appears with swans, which represent love, grace, and beauty. Reasons to invite her. The winner of perhaps the most elevated beauty contest ever. Like, how are you gonna say that she's the winner when you just said that she bribed for it? So technically somebody else may have won. But anyways. Okay. The winner of perhaps the most elevated beauty contest ever, Aphrodite can show you how to appreciate, accentuate, and express your own beauty. The word aphrodisiac comes from her name. This goddess was notorious for inspiring love and lust among the gods as well as mortals. She can guide you in all aspects of the art of romance and love, whether you want to attract a new partner or to increase the passion in your current relationship. Mm, I, I'm just going to go ahead and go out on a limb here and say, be careful what you wish for. I'm sure that there are other goddesses in here that might be able to help you with actual, bringing love. Because what I've read so far about her is that it wasn't really honest, and it led to a war. So, yeah, be mindful when listen, Aphrodite, don't hate on me, but it is what it is, okay? So, All right. How to invite her. Invite Aphrodite to help you increase the ardor in romantic relationship by making a flowery love talisman. Note that all the flowers used in this ritual are associated with love and sensuality. You'll need a pretty bowl, perhaps one decorated with a floral design, dried rose petals, dried apple blossoms, dried myrtle flowers, dried jasmine petals, 7 love poems, ones by poets you like or ones you've written yourself, a red drawstring pouch, preferably silk. 1. Set the bowl on the table or other place where it can remain for the week. 2. Fill the bowl with the dried flowers and mix them together with your hands. 3. Call upon Aphrodite and ask her to help you achieve your heart's desire. 4. Read a poem aloud while you envision enjoying the love you seek. Feel the goddess's energy infusing you with her divine power of attraction. 5. Repeat for another 6 days. 6. At the end of the 7 days, uh, fill the silk pouch with the dried petals and tie it closed with 3 knots. Thank the goddess for her help. If you have any of the flower mix left over, sprinkle it outside your home. 7. Place the talisman on your nightstand or sleep with it under your pillow. All right, so today we learned about Aphrodite, and yeah, that is very interesting. So, learned some things about her that I did not know. Yeah, that very a trickster goddess, if you will. She didn't necessarily, from what it reads, she didn't necessarily earn the win in that beauty contest by truly being the most beautiful. She bribed her way to it and then caused a war due to, yeah. So, anyways, all right. Well, we have learned today about Aphrodite. I hope you all learned something new about her. And, there's so much information about all of these goddesses. So you can look them up yourself and see what information you're guided to about them as well. So, because whenever we look up things, we usually find things that resonate with our energy. So, yeah, absolutely. Go look up more information if you feel guided to. However, yeah, this has been Aphrodite. So I hope you all learned something, resonated with something, and yeah, with all of that, share this video with anyone who you feel might want to know a little bit more about her as well. And I love you all. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next one.